as Quez gets into a bit of a tussle with the Vice here, but both quickly spurn away as Iceberg taps away. Flamef finds the first frag, and the B-bomb site is under threat.
Flamef now in this entry role apparently is going to be testing Lucky. The Orca we were talking about as Revenge Arc is going to have to hold strong, but he's only got that first frag. There is a lot of rotations here very quickly. Prime will be the first one. However, Quez has been knocked down in response. Only 2 players in this bomb site currently for Astralis. As Device, he's coming up short. He's going to be very late, but they might be able to hold on without him. And Prime tries his best, but it will be Zipex, one of those golden fives you were referring to as before, holding off the first round for Astralis. To be honest, they don't win the tournament. That could be quite a big problem and talking point. But now Norios is actually going to throw the Molotov at the perfect time. Doesn't split them up as the smoke will extinguish it. Gets that first and still does stay alive. But the smoke, the Molotov that lands on him was put perfectly. Still able to accumulate 1 kill while being burnt in those flames and tricked in a 2 versus 3. The bomb hasn't gone down yet as it did get dropped. It will get picked up there. Prime will be looking to pick up an AK. He does do that, but he's been spotted. Lucky now, I don't know if they've seen him, but they definitely would have heard him now as it has been burnt in the Molotov. He has now actually just affirmed that fire is warm. And Astralis, they'll go 6-0 up. Very easy dropping off there, and with 30 seconds left, smoke towards top con has actually missed, and Quez will be the first contact onto Mr. Spam through the smoke. There's a lot of damage. Exchange to the AK, gets the other one through the smoke, doesn't realize there's one more.
Oh my goodness!
Turns around and Quez.
Mr. spots the head of one. Will be smoked back though. A nice reply from Tricked with their util. But Flamef, as he tries to lurk again, instantly decapitated as he does make too many footsteps on the journey over.
I think that's the problem when you're someone like Flamef, right? Everyone just knows you're going to be lurking. Like, you have Quez so aware that he's going to be there. And it's seen in a lot of rounds where, like, he'll go make they'll be executing and you have, like, Prime just looking at underpass, like, come out, Flamef, come out. But Device, 1 versus 4, turned into a 1 versus 3, won't clear jail, and okay, there was a little part of me that actually wanted him to get that, so I was like, imagine...
Versus 4, it's going to be a tough round for both sides here, as the bomb site is still owned by Astralis, but Prime just owns Flamef. Now in a very severe deficit, Zipex does catch one more off guard. But look at the timer, Freddy, they're going to have to act now, otherwise it's going to be too late. Device, what a 1D! Leaving us now in the 2v2. Is there time for the bomb plant? Yes, there will be. Zipex has grabbed it in the nick of time, but that's a great kill from Quez onto Device.
1 versus 2 now for Zipex. This is award Astralis their 11th in this half. Really secured their domination. Nodios coming from Connector and Quez coming from Ramp. Zipex seems aware of Nodios. Gets the first kill. 3 bullets. Goes above. Both of them run out of bullets. And Quez will switch to his secondary a little bit quicker, and the USP will finish it off. Glock versus USP at the end there, and Quez, who was the hero.
Again, very fast up top middle, and Lucky will be waiting for him.
Oh.
But all he awaits is a swift death in the second pistol round. Mr. on the Julies catches Iceberg, and Glaive has decided to go for the down Julies as well, but Zipex will quickly trade out his teammate. Bomb does go down though. Good money for the T side.
Yeah, I guess a subtle victory there. And that victory, that subtle, might actually turn into a round 1, as it's still a 2 versus 3, but it's looking possible. Quez gets Mr., but it's quickly traded out by Device, and Nodios, the newest player of this Tricked roster, called upon now. 1 versus 2. The bomb gets tapped, so he knows where 1 is, sees the short player, knows Device is close, and will nail that as well. Nodios, the clutch that keeps Tricked working towards middle. Got to be careful he doesn't get caught off by Glaive. In the meantime, the CT will have 2 players towards CT, and they'll be looking to try to disrupt this bomb plant if possible.
Well, Zipex does a little bit of disrupting himself as Iceberg does eventually go down. Bomb is planted though. 4 versus 3 on this retake for Astralis. Lucky to be alive on just 8 points of health. As Tricked, they're going for a 2-man around the world play.
Oh, wow.
I don't think I've seen this one in a while. As Quez tucks himself in towards jungle, will get smoked off for now. The smoke's tiny bit deep there. As all of Astralis now surge onto the site, and are none the wiser to Lucky's flank. Snipex goes down, Quez bags another onto Glaive, but the Vice trades on back. It's a 2v2, very little time left though, and Nodios, it's an absolute freebie, no body blocking here from the Vice, and with that, it's a 1v1, and that is a massive round for Trick to win. Again, he
dies.
With only a single player economy here, not even an upgraded pistol other than Prime's P250, so Astralis, they should run away with this round pretty quickly and blame F. That nade could be monumental.
Oh, he's just going to force it. He's just going to go and fight them. A flashbang from Mr. They've attempted a run boost, and oh my god, Blame F pushing middle against Ecos?
No.
Literally one of the best Bulgarian maps ever, so I think that is, you know, understandable. But now, look at this mid setup. You've got Device and Mr. holding it down. That Molotov is going to force out the low HP player of Prime, and Device, he is just continuously farming his way forward. The problem is, though, is that the B bomb site's been opened up, but they're just not close enough Trick to really capitalize upon this. And you can see the rotation from the Vice is here and ready. Does miss that shot. The low HP player of Quez will just hunt him down.
Both of them walking back towards spawn. This should be information given up. Perhaps they want to send a rotation over to help Glaive. Not had the most stellar game so far, but this has to be a kill for him. Quez edging his way towards the edge of apartments. Is spotted by Glaive. He plays anti-flash. They've jumped out over Glaive's head, and oh, it could be a 2K. The spray down from Glaive is lovely. Not the cleanest, but it gets the job done regardless. Sees the barrel of the AWP as well, and carries on standing around that. The thing massive there from Glaive as the Vice chimes in for a double. Down towards short. Blame F is instead on the long angle. Does get baited out. That's a brilliant headshot from Nodios. Obscene stuff, but Mr. on the boost up baits out the shots. The Vice gets the frag, and with that, it will be a 3 versus 2 on this retake, but Trick still have ample opportunity, and they still have Lucky who takes down the Vice.
He gets the first, isn't aware of short, so Glaive will strike Nodios. He's had a 1v2 in this exact same position. Now on the rifles, will not expect Mr. coming from Market and Astralis. They make it difficult, but they do secure Mirage. The first map in this series, their map pick, 16-4. That was very close. And sadly, Tricks are unable to push it into overtime. And Tom, this is still
position, but Tricked, they just look so much stronger. A 67% win rate after playing this map 30 times in the past 3 months. But Mr. does strike first. Quickly traded by Quez. Glaive goes down again as Quez. That is a damning double entry.
Super nice from him there. I said if he could keep on that form he was on a Mirage, this could be very nice for Trickton. Well, he's already spoken loudly there, and the retake is going to try and be attempted. But look at Astralis, all separated. One heaven, one main, one lobby. And seemingly they might get picked off one by one because Trick, look at them. Their post plants are strong. They're standing still, and they're just going to pick them off. There, Blame F down. The Vice is going to get forced away. Gooshed, and simultaneously both. Did he need a double? I'm honestly not too sure if he has. Mr. scares me. He's walking out with his knife out. Will switch to the rifle. Doesn't kill Nodios straight away. Will then tap him in the head. He has revealed Trick to his position. And you can see the instant smoke towards hut and the flash towards door. He's trying to support Glaive to come up that vent. Lucky will not be able to support his two teammates just now as he in towards Mini. But look at these post plants from Trick. They're beautiful. You got Prime towards Lobby. And Iceberg is going to drop a Molotov onto bomb late from heaven. There is no smoke to extinguish that. And Prime, he will reveal himself at the perfect time. Mr. is holding for him, but it does not matter. A lumbered spray from Secret. So he's got all this information that is then allowing the rest of Astralis to stay on inner. That Molotov on top of Hut will force Glaive out. A little bit of damage, but the Molotov on door will actually just temporarily halt them. Lucky at ramp is going to try go aggressive, and he will get punished. In the meantime, it is just a slaughterhouse for Astralis until now potentially the trades go in favor of Tricked. Spam through Mini will actually find Iceberg, and Quez with 4 bullets will just take a USP to the head. Being at this moment just let go. Device is going to rotate back in and hold ramp from control. With that AWP, is going to get smoked off, and they're going to jump into him, but he fires a random shot, and as he does that, Lucky charges through. 2 versus 3 now. The bomb will get planted, and Mr. is here, close, opens the door to a single, throws a Molotov to add to the confusion, and it is going to be the 2 players from Red.
His first shot opportunity for Quez. as actually spins the corner. Down goes Nodios. He's back for more. Looking for seconds. He dives in and Lucky dives down 6 feet under. Now in a 5 versus 2. This is looking immaculate for Astralis. Look at the aggression of Xyp9x. Does a tiny bit of chip damage towards Quez there, but that is great post-plant util by Tricked, keeping these CTs at bay for a very long stretch of time. But Nodios, that is rough timing. blameF now comes down to join his team, but the problem is it is a 4-mana ramp retake, Brennan.
This is very dangerous. They're being funneled with that smoke that's on the right side. It does now expire, and Primes will do the same towards Control. blameF, who might get caught off guard. He does. Prime gets the kill, but it's quickly traded out. 2 versus 2. Lucky just about connects the spray, and Device is trying to hunt down Lucky, but he's been bamboozled with the Glock and all the pistols. Everyone is shooting, and Device, I think, is going to die. He doesn't survive here, and Quez, he's force their way towards ramp. Zip is here. Will just drop that nade, doesn't do any damage, and falls back. He does have a smoke as well that he can use to prevent them going any further. blameF holding a very deep angle will not get tested, and Zip, very much like what Trick did to them last round, it's going to throw that smoke to funnel them out. Fully blind. Device is there to cover him. Device with the deagle. Spam goes away, and he will
to deny him another frag towards a B site. The Tricked now looked at an Astralis presence towards A, but the Molotovs rain on in, and utility, what Astralis are ever so well known for, is not going to do much as Prime Lucky Quez Nodios.
That has been left here, and that's the reason why Prime's been able to go down towards the B bomb site. Quez is boosted. Ooh, he's going aggressive, and Device will catch him out. Device gets 2. Mister, you called upon him. There he is. Jules Primer.
Util elite doors though. blameF. Oh, can he get another Rico frag? Instead, it's Device entry onto Quez.
Yeah, it's looking like actually a pretty good round. Not as scary as some of Tricked.
Oh my goodness. When
Tricked were playing against the lower buys, it sometimes got a little bit scary. And here, even... Oh, wow, nice shot, actually. Finally comes alive in this map, and he's going to spur his team onto victory unless Nodios has signed a stay about
Oh my god!
Don't be serious, no! 3 bullets left in this deagle, and he has to do everything, but sadly, he'll be left on a pedestal, and there's nothing more that can be done in this round. Astralis claim 15, and Device's comeback will be held in glory, unless Lucky, whose revenge arc might have something to say about it, and no, I keep on getting excited and it keeps on being closed down.
Yeah, the scout, if it landed that first kill, maybe has something to say, but Prime is removed. Place, I believe, Kia. But it's just not been enough,
could be
especially up against Astralis. I agree, this could well be it, but Nodios again, he's going to miss out on that first frag. That's so unfortunate. 1 more bullet required. The A1S nerf has absolutely stuffed him there as Quez does fire back on 1 cylinder. Xyp9x takes damage, but still such an advantage for Astralis here. Tricked, they would need to pull off a miracle round.
Lucky's literally in vent. Lucky has to somehow make his way up through vent amidst all this chaos. The other 2 players retaking from heaven. This would be some ask. And Device, I didn't even notice. He was flanking outside. Lucky's been spotted. Lucky's been eliminated.